Around noon, I got a text from my coach saying, go ahead and have a refeed meal. And I swear I feel like a totally different human being. Good morning. Today is August 27th and I am 7 days out. I thought I would do this from the bike this time, and instead of me huffing and puffing, I'd do it before I started my cardio. It's almost 7 in the morning. Yesterday, around noon, I got a text from my coach saying, go ahead and have a refeed meal. So for my beef meal, I had a much larger than usual piece of steak, and I had like a moderately sized sweet potato and probably more vegetables than I normally get, more than 171 grams. And I swear I feel like a totally different human being. So I feel so much better today. So as you can see, I got my hair done. Last year, one of my clients who's a master colorist, I bartered for services for her, and her name is Kim Selmaker, and she always does a great job, and this is really a standout haircut, especially when I have a stage tan on. All right, so let's move along. Technically this is peak week, although I don't think anything is going to change today. I will see my coach later this morning for team posing practice, but I don't really think anything's going to change with my diet or my exercise as far as the next day or two. Water loading and some other things are coming up, and I'll tell you about those later. Okay, time for bar arm law number 3. Once in a hole, stop digging. What does that mean? Okay, so once you realize you're making a mistake, stop. Admit to yourself that you're making a mistake and fix it. So how does this apply to fitness? Once again, thank you for asking. When you're starting a new workout routine or a diet and you've given it a reasonable amount of time and things aren't changing, then stop. Go back, analyze what you changed, and fix it. I see so many people that haven't changed one bit in the past year and 9 months since I've been here. They have not changed one bit. And they're in a hole and they just keep digging. And they just need to stop what they're doing, look at what their goals are, and fix what they either ask for help, pay for help, or just change what they're doing and find something that works. So once in that hole, stop digging. This applies to a lot of things in life. Always be honest when you make mistakes. Be the first person to fall on your own sword. The third show I did, was in October of 2017. I went almost a year without doing a show. I was trying to put on some extra size. And I started with a new coach. So earlier I had said, remember that I had kept on getting 3rd and 4th places. Well, so I started going to a new place to work out called Exile. Thank you, I dropped this. And I met Rod Smith there, and he is the coach of Alpha Zulu. I wanted a coach that would be on site and could see me in person. I started working with Rod and the rest of the team. It worked really well. So there's the Baltimore Pro-Am that was in October, and I also did that with 2 of my coworkers. We were all trainers at the Jewish Community Center. Under Rod's supervision, I kicked ass, man. I kicked ass. Aside from the overall, I swept everything I was in. I was in first place in everything I was in. And that qualified me to go to nationals. So I was really pleased with the results. Rod did a really good job of, building me up and coaching me and having faith in me. I had a really good time. I'm on these funky ninja swords that had to make sure I kept away from my children so they wouldn't stab each other. that would end up being my last amateur show. Please, if you are enjoying these, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends about my page. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram at Masters Muscle. I've been doing the Shredded Chef series, my cardio thoughts on Instagram. I know I've been asking about this every week, but I do have a Patreon page. I am looking for sponsorship. These pro shows are expensive, and doing videos is not the cheapest thing in the world. I'm trying to get better and better equipment. I would sincerely appreciate your support. Contribution levels are at like $3, $5, $7, $10, or if you just want to make a little larger donation, man, I sure would appreciate it. That's all I have for today, and until tomorrow, I'll see you back in the saddle.